Welcome to December 5th, Vlogmas Day 5. Today we are back in the RV, back in nature, and we're really excited to show you kind of what it looks like when we're moving the RV. Our main plan today is to clean up the house, make sure all the dogs are taken care of before we leave, and then head out to the campground, which I'm already at. So obviously we were successful in our mission, but I'm really excited to show you kind of what the outdoors lifestyle looks. We are at a campground now, so we're not boondocking. We do have full hookups. So with that said, I'm excited to show you what a day in the life is like when you live on the road. And of course, we started our travel day with probably the worst way to start, with a leak. We never have leaks on Cream Puff. She's a reliable rig, but this day we did. After some quick inspection and really looking into it, we were ready to hit the road. And don't worry, we didn't have any leaks since then. It had been a while since we emptied our tanks, so Mike and I used the dump that is at the campground that we're staying at before heading to our site. This just makes sure that our black and gray tanks are ready to be filled. Make sure that you massage your hoses if they aren't perfectly going downhill with gravity to get any excess liquid out of that hose before you disconnect. The water that is usually available at dumps is non-potable water, so you cannot fill up your freshwater tanks, but you absolutely should rinse your hoses before storing them. Collapsing your hoses also helps with storage.
Shrinkage.
Our site has electrical, so here we are plugging in our 30 amp into the electrical outlets. And although we aren't using a surge protector, we do highly recommend that, especially if you plug in often. You may also want a dog bone to convert from 30 to 50 and vice versa.
Boy, Ditto. Come here, let's get your leashes on.
A pro tip for making your ice last longer in your ice chest is to always keep it in a shaded area. And yes, I move it around throughout the day to keep it in the shade to last as long as possible. Our little Weber propane grill is one of our favorite ways to cook because we can cook even when it's hot outside without heating up our whole RV. I'll put a link to it on Amazon below. After Ziggy and Ditto's dinner, it was time to make the bed, but not without a little repair first. It had been about 10 days since we'd been in the RV. This is a custom bed made by my aunt. At first, we were sleeping on less than a twin bed for the first 6 months, and then we made this custom queen bed. We love having a convertible bed because it gives us a lot of room to walk around in during the day and a big enough mattress to sleep comfortably on during the nighttime. How long do you think it takes us to make our bed? How long do you think that was? From start to now. It was 1:45.
Feels like an hour. Hi, little Diddle.
It shows how sleep deprived we are. We're ready for bed at like 4. One amazing thing about this campsite is the views. We truly were pooped after all the recent parties and events, so we just spent the rest of the night watching movies on our phones and relaxing. Join us tomorrow for a full day of camping and desert adventures.